position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Welcome to Tulsa, Oklahoma, home to the Golden Hurricane of Tulsa, as we'll see the national champions from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on a participant from the playoff last year, the Tulsa Golden Hurricane. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Looking for blockers. He goes out of bounds on that return right at the 20-yard line. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Using his feet to buy time. Oh, he's going to go up top. He's got it on the left. Really good patience and recognition. And how about the tight end just finding a hole and settling and waiting until the quarterback saw it?
And the play completely changes. Once my QB gets outside of the pocket, I got to see it, and I got to start working towards him, or if I'm near him, working away. Nice job being on the same page, getting the first down.
To the air, it's Hall. Quickly out to the tight end. Pass to 45. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Looking to throw on first down. He lets it fly. And he's got it inside the 10. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it first and goal.
You can just see the command this guy has of the offense. He's been picking this defense apart, matriculating the ball down the field. He's now got him in the red zone, close to the goal line. I wouldn't be surprised if they just keep letting him throw it.
The snap sets up to throw. Setting up the screen. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On first and goal, they get the completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big spot.
They've got it down to the 3. Now it's second and goal. Trying to punch it in. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater.
And this offense, you're halfway home. All you got to do is do the same exact thing, Palmer. Fall forward and be physical here.
And that's why they practice these goal line situations, right? It's to step up and be physical in moments like this.
Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. All they need is 1 yard, and they got nothing on the last play. Here's third down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. They got nothing and liked it, or probably didn't like it on the last play. Now it's 3rd and goal from the 1. Trying to barge in. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
No bones about it on that 3rd down and goal. You knew exactly what they're doing. We're not kicking field goals. We're here for touchdowns, and it is a physical run. He lowers his shoulder right between the tackles, going to get in the end zone. Way to start this football game for this offense.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. From the gun, the ground game. Good blocking, good running, pickup of 6 out to the 30.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
The Golden Hurricane to the line, facing 2nd and short. And he's got enough for the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 34. No huddle offense to the line. Running back searching for a hole. Makes it past the marker. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Tulsa comes to the line with a 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Oh, he's got some space. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. Tulsa will come to the line on 1st and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. A 1st down run in the red zone. He stopped behind the line of scrimmage. He reached into his bag for that move, and it didn't get him loose at all.
And I'd go back to him again after that 1st carry, but the defense more ready. They're more alert, dialed into the running back. They're like, listen, we've given up one big play. All eyes on him. Nice job getting the guy on the ground.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Golden Hurricane! All that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score. Extra point here will tie the game. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. They'll leave it with him. Not a lot of room there. Give him a couple to the 16.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Hall. Unloads to the wideout. Or did he find a hole in that secondary? They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch.
That's a great job getting the first down by that guy. He's a big-time weapon. He's got the speed. He's got everything you look for in a wide receiver. And it's funny, you think about Ohio State football. Back in the day, Woody Hayes running the ball 3 yards in a cloud of dust. But recently, they've been recruiting playmakers at the receiving position because this offense is...
Underneath toasted coverage, got it deep downfield. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. And the Buckeyes headed quickly to the line. Defense looks as if it's coming. The RPO, it's complete. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Looking to fire. He's got it and still on his feet. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal. The Buckeyes didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. He's looking to pass. Into the end zone. Fires the pass. Intercepted. They finally make the stop, and not only the huge turnover, but the big return has them set up in business. Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. First play of the period, first down here. Might be calling a hot route. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the big fella. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
Yeah, nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Here comes the offense on second down. From the gun to give, looking for room. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke, and he stopped for a short gain. Tulsa trying to power ahead on third and short. To the ground to try to move the chains. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that first down.
Tulsa comes to the line with a 1st and 10. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Golden Hurricane way behind the chains here on second down. Get it out on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Well, he made the grab, but the doors closed quickly after that.
And I like this. I want to find my running back, but man, he's got to do a little more damage after the catch. I need a stiff arm. I need a spin move. I need something where he can make that guy miss and pick up a bunch of yards and maybe get a big play out of it.
Leaves it with the running back. Stopped right at the 42-yard line as his defense forces a 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Uncorks it. Makes a connection. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? Really good job there. Don't force anything. Take your time, and he finds his man for the first down.
Yeah, and I think really good job by seeing the defense. Understand that they're dropping back. They're taking away most things. All right, get the ball to my running back. He can make plays after he catches it. Nice job by the quarterback seeing the situation and where to go with the football.
4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Pocket breaking down. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. That type of pressure on the quarterback, that's vintage Ohio State, right in keeping with the legacy that's been established by the Buckeye D.
Yeah, and you take pride in that. You own that legacy with all those guys you see performing at a high level in the NFL. Man, you see that, you want to go get it, recruiting guys to fit those profiles. That's why Ohio State always has a good defensive line.
Quarterback floating away from pressure. Connection to the right. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on third down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him, he'll make those contested catches.
Tulsa wasting no time. He wants to change this route. Back to pass. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. He'll get rid of it. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious.
Tight ends are supposed to be the quarterback's security blanket, especially down here in the red zone. And that time, he just dropped it.
The Golden Hurricane needing a big play to keep this drive going. Let's go! From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. Fires to the tight end. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. And the field goal unit will stay put as the head coach decides to go for it on fourth down. Bringing the heat. Finds him out of the backfield. Touchdown, Tulsa. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Man, I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They start from their own 21. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Under fire. And the Heat gets there. And they get it down at the 14-yard line. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Back to throw, it's Hall. Takes a hit as he fires. Got a man in the middle. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. The defense going to stop the clock with a... They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. He hauls it in, and nobody's close. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. Looking downfield on first down. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Gonna look downfield again. Catch in the middle, it's done. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Wants to throw on first down. A shot toward the end zone. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you, and I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing it away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent, but he's making bad decisions.
Still at their own 20 after that last incompletion. It's 2nd and 10. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Tulsa checking to see what's in the playbook for 3rd and forever. Throwing right. Got his man. Still running at the 40. He's loose. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Tulsa comes to the line with a 1st and 10. Looking deep down the right side. Quick release by the QB. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Hurricane.
And how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a 2-minute type situation as you could have offensively. And David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the first half.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Utah has the lead right now, but this Rice-Eccles crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet today. They're up by 7 over the Judicials. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Back to pass, it's Hall. Finds his tight end. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. The Buckeyes want to pick up the tempo. To the air on first down. He'll pull it down. He's got it down the left. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Some penalties hurt a little bit more or a lot more than other ones. That one wipes out a huge game. Quarterback alone in the backfield, 5 wide on 2nd and 14. Wants to go up top. Fires to the right. It's caught. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one.
Well, this defense is being challenged, and this secondary in particular. And I know a DB made the tackle there, but we're only in the 2nd quarter, and already this quarterback has over 200 yards passing.
Looking to throw on first down. A shot toward the end zone. And he throws another interception, his 3rd one of the night. Going the other way, and he's got room. And they make the play and make sure there's not any scoring opportunity right here before the end of the half.
Man, what a great break on the football. Nice job seeing it, squeezing. A lot of those defensive guys, man, they don't have great hands all the time, but you always, always remember your first interception. They'll always remember this moment.
Wants to go up top on first down. Going for the big play. Wide open. He makes the catch. They finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. And the Buckeyes will kick it off to start the second half. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He's out of bounds at the 24, probably looking for a little more on that return, but that's where his offense will go to work. The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. Looking to throw on first down. He slings it deep to the left. Makes a grab on the shot. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. Passing game kept his drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Off play action on first down. Blasted as he lets it go. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Lining up from the 34 on first down. Handoff from the gun. Makes the tackle at the 23-yard line. Give him 10 yards and enough for the first down.
And after giving up the long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Forced out of the pocket. And he'll just get rid of that one.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. This one's complete. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter they come out and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
There's not a lot more beautiful in football than the play action and the open tight end.
Yeah, because it freezes those linebackers. It freezes those safeties because they have to come up for a second and play the run. And then the big tight ends, big targets on the back end can catch the football and make big plays.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Finds his big tight end. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. On fourth down, trying to find his man. Touchdown, Tulsa! Quick strike through the air for the score. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
You know, it's tough to start a year. You got to go into a hostile environment and play a good team. They weren't able to get that win, but they've looked entirely different in this one. Playing at home, they've been feeding off of the energy of their crowd. They've executed better, and they're going to feel real good after this win.
Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. On the move from inside his 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of your defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score pretty dang quickly.
Snagged in the middle. It's done. He stopped at the 32, picks up 10 on the play and gets the first down.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up.
Touchdown, Ohio State. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
He gets the 2-point conversion, and we have ourselves a 13-point game. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. And after that last score, this is just a 2-possession game now, and they'll be looking to find some cushion on this drive. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Caught, close to the marker. It's Eakin. At the 35, he's got room. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. Tulsa now has it in the red zone. The give to the tailback. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Golden Hurricane. Follow the blocker. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
How about this? A 2-point conversion coming. Motion from the wide receiver. He'll set up to throw. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. It'll be incomplete. Tried to extend the play, but just couldn't find anybody open. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Fielded in the end zone, it's Paul. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Looking to pass. It's Hall. Fires to the middle. Got his man downfield. Tons of room in the middle. He flips his field in an instant, and he's got him set up at the 20.
Love the individual effort by the wide receiver after the catch, making people miss, showing you the speed. Now he set up his offense down in the red zone.
From the red zone, looking for a space. Throws to the wideout. He's got it on the move. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
So the kickoff team will come out after they turned in a score on that last drive. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Power football with the run. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Got it set up on the outside. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Turning it on! Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40.
Big 3rd down conversion, getting the ball to your running back, and he does the rest. This guy, I think, will get a lot more touches.
And you want to know why he's on the field on 3rd down? Because he can block, he can catch the ball, and you can also hand it off to him, and he can go find the sticks and keep drives alive. What a weapon.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Give to the running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Tulsa in a tough spot here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2 possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead. They know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays.
Lots of room to run. Touchdown, Tulsa. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house.
This receiver is dangerous because of what he can do after the catch. Once he has the football, he is so good at making defenders miss. You saw it on that play.
And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And they finally run him out of bounds. A huge gain to wrap up the 3rd quarter, and this defense will start the 4th on its heels. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. To the air, it's Hall. A little screen to the running back. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time.
Well, they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though, how quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
For the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Touchdown, Golden Hurricane. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone. That lead's a little more comfortable now as they close in on a victory here in week 3.
Really got got to be impressed with the defense here late in the game, still firing off the ball and still making plays. What a great job, not just picking it off, but taking it all the way back to the house. That pads their lead, and that should do it. You think that should do it now to get the win.
He'll bring it out. It's Paul. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
And this defense came to play. They know about the high-profile QB. They rose to the challenge and dominated the competition today. They took care of business, and they made no doubt about who's the better football team.
Back to pass on second down. Hit as he throws. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
Well, this has been a day to forget if you're this quarterback. And I got to be honest, guys, I'm surprised he's still even in the game right now because he has had zero rhythm. He hasn't been accurate. He's thrown a ton of interceptions. Most coaches would have pulled their guy by now. I know the guy I played for back in college, he would have pulled me about 2 interceptions ago.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Got his man quickly. Across the 20 and out of bounds at the 21-yard line, and just like that, they're out of trouble.
Well, this quarterback now has over 400 yards passing. To do that, you have to have weapons catching the ball. You've seen that in this offense all game long. There are some dangerous playmakers in the perimeter.
On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Fires to the wideout. Hauls it in easily enough for the first down. Not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense.
Well, you got to give this quarterback a ton of credit because he showed tremendous confidence on that throw. That wasn't just trying to throw to the sticks. That was being aggressive and throwing it down the field. Not a high percentage throw, but he had confidence in his guy to win one-on-one, and they keep the drive alive.
The Buckeyes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to throw, it's Hall. Pucks it out of the air. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. The Buckeyes moving quickly to the line. Looking downfield on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense, and that's why they find themselves down by so much here in the 4th.
And the Buckeyes come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. Hard running there. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. The Buckeyes will have it 1st and 10.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down, and listen, you got to
unleashes one deep. Touchdown, Ohio State. Made the grab in the end zone for the score. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable because right now it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
Motion from the back. He wants to throw it. Grabs the screen around all kinds of defenders. He's not quite going to get there, and the try for 2 fails, and they are unable to cut into this lead any further.
Ohio State, 29.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that?
There he goes. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. He's been so locked in, it seems like any pass called is a guaranteed chunk play.
Yeah, and winning late like this in the ball game, keep trusting him, keep spinning. You know why? Because
great move. Now he's got room. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33.
No mystery on that play. With the lead, we are going to run the ball. You know it's coming, and we are running right at you, right into the teeth of the defense, and they're still able to get a nice gain.
And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Now the pitch. And the fourth option there is to throw it in reverse, and that's what happened on that one. The Golden Hurricane way behind the chains here on 2nd down. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Here's a heat. It's incomplete, and the defense makes a stop and gets the football back.
this is so a Jesse Palmer move. Exactly what he would do. Continue to put the foot on the accelerator, try to rub it in. Can't win by enough. Got to look good in the polls. This is your kind of offense, Palmer.
And he's left with no option but to throw it away.
It's got to be frustrating to be this quarterback in this game, too. He just has never had confidence being able to step up in the pocket and deliver throws. When he gets flushed, they're still taking away all the throws down the field. It's just been one of those days.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Scanning the field. It's Hall. This time on target. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big-time pickup on that one. First down here for the offense. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's Everett. Knocked out of bounds after a good gain on that one. They'll spot it at the 43.
Well, this offense has a ton of work left ahead of them here in this 2-minute situation late in the game, but the drive off to a good start. You get the first down, you get out of bounds, you work in the perimeter of the field. That is exactly what you want to do.
Snagged out of the air. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup, spotted at the 25-yard line.
Hey, you know, the defense here in this situation with a huge lead, they've got to anticipate that this offense is going to be trying to throw the ball to the sideline, so they've got to work different coverages to try to force the quarter.
Fires deep toward the end zone. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes, bring the speed on the field, and get ready to play the pass.
And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. The Buckeyes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Back to throw, it's Hall. And that was so close to a turnover in the end zone. The defense almost with the huge play. They're definitely up against it. Time running out, down 2 possessions. They'll try the onside kick. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch.
And this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
Looks like the offense will just take a knee.